With tender chicken, zesty lemon and smooth creamy sauce, this baked gnocchi already sounds perfect, but even better, this is a one-pan wonder.
Yeah, and here to show us how is CEO and editor of Dish Magazine, Sarah Tuck. Morning, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
So good to see you. Now, you've got some leeks sautéing away in the pan. Kylie picked up on the fact they were leeks.
She did,
Just by smell alone, I believe. and the fact that they're also there.
There's a cheeky little hint.
So once you have those leeks there, what's next?
So next in goes some crushed garlic and some lemon zest and a couple of teaspoons of dried tarragon. And you could use other herbs as well, like oregano or even sage. But the tarragon is just so beautiful with the chicken.
We don't use a lot of tarragon.
We don't, but you can smell it already as soon as it hits the pan.
You can just buy that in a packet,
Yeah,
right?
dried, yeah, totally. It keeps for ages in the cupboard or in the pantry. And then to that, I'm just going to add some chicken stock.
About a cup or so.
Yeah, it's about 350 mils, and then some cream.
Okay, now
I mean, how can you go wrong when it's got all these delicious kind of flavours in it?
I say it smells so good.
Yeah, it smells amazing, right? And then in goes some parmesan, which is just going to melt into the sauce.
As you're doing this, what I like about this looks very family friendly, and as we said, it's one pan.
Absolutely. And look, one of the other brilliant things about it is that it's got a huge amount of spinach in it, but this is about to cook down, so it just almost disappears if you look at the finished dish. So a great way of getting some extra greens into your kids if they're not normally fond of them.
And also some protein. With the chicken, you pre-cooked that?
That's right,
Is that right?
So
when do you add that in?
So I'm going to add it back in just a second. So it's you start off by just putting some oil and butter in a frying pan and then browning the chicken off a little bit. It's not cooked completely, but then when you add it back in, along with the resting juices, that's just going to all finish off in the oven in a minute. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look, you're not going to believe that spinach is going to disappear, but it is.
So there's not actually anything to cook much, is there? Where does the gnocchi come in? Here you go.
Yeah, so the gnocchi, thank you for that little segue. The gnocchi goes in now. And this one's been sitting for a minute, so it's a bit glued together, but it'll break up in a second.
So this is like a store-bought gnocchi?
It is, yeah.
And have we cooked that first?
You have.
Oh, okay.
But to be honest, it takes like 4 minutes, so it's not a drama. I mean, it is the simplest meal to put together. And look, that's essentially it. I'm just going to add some more mozzarella on top.
And that spinach will do its vanishing trick.
It will do its vanishing.
Very quickly.
It will indeed.
Oh, that's a nice way of putting it. That is actually what happens, isn't it? Yeah. It all wilts down.
And so
And then from there, is the oven the next step from there?
It is, yeah. And then it's just 20 minutes in the oven and dinner's ready.
So that's a little bit of that one you just
This one's parmesan and this one's mozzarella. So you get the combination of like the sharp nuttiness of the parmesan and the lovely meltiness of the mozzarella.
Okay, so shove it into the oven for how long?
Shove it into the oven for 20 minutes and dinner's done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. This recipe is from the latest edition of Dish Magazine. What else is in the mag this month?
Oh, it is absolutely loaded with midwinter things to cook. So we've got pies and we've got amazing decadent midwinter desserts. One of my favourite things in there is an old school shepherd's pie, which is, you know, with lamb mince. But it's got a sneaky little extra, which sounds a bit weird, but it's got mint jelly in it. And I know it sounds mad, but if you think of a Sunday roast, put it together and then it's topped with kumara or sweet potato and potato topping.
It doesn't sound mad, it sounds genius.
It sounds
genius.
Totally.
This is how, how long in the oven for this dish?
20 minutes. And then just before serving, you just pop some pine nuts on top.
Yeah, and that's how it looks.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, I have to take one for the team here and try.
It looks so delicious. Sarah, thank you. You can find the full recipe over on our Instagram page, which is at a pine nut or two? At Cooking on 7. And for more great ideas in the latest edition of Dish Magazine, that's what it looks like. It is out now.
Sarah, this is very, very good.
Is it one the whole family can enjoy?
It's the one the whole me can enjoy, I think. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sarah.